Hello everyone, welcome to Statistic and Probability session. Today we'll be moving towards to understand the another theorem called Multiplicative theorem in probability. Basically those all theorems are depends on the probability. In this theorem also it is used for occurrence of two events. So remember that whenever we use this multiplicative theorem, it's depend upon your occurrence, like how many occurrence are there. So it's depend upon your occurrence so in that what happen whenever we have a occurrence values and how many time it will be, or 2 3, it's depend upon all the multiplicative occurrence it comes to us, it will be taken all the theorem. Here if you observe, I'm using the 3 events here because in a previous all the 2 theorem we use the 2 events. Here also you can use the 2 event, but I need to show you to you the 3 events as well. So the same purpose, if you use 2 events, it goes to P of A and P of B, means your probability of A and probability of B. So remember, whenever you use multiplicative theorem, it will be uses of your occurrence and the individual probability. Basically this theorem is based on your individual probability, means 1 by 1. So whatever the probability of your P of A, means on A sets, how whatever the probability at taken, it will become for the another set as well. Like when you move to the B, so it will take the P of B, probability of B, or probability of B, and it will be individual. Then comes to C, the how many you needed n number of times you can go ahead and take the probability on that. So that's why it's called as a, it's depend upon the occurrence. Now what is the main theorem on that? So whenever you use that, it will be going with the things and it will be taken with the example. Basically this all the theorems are depend upon the things and depend upon the example. Let's understand one example with this theorem, because this theorem also depend upon your probability purpose. So let's understand how you need to use that particular probability or that particular areas on that. So here when I observe where, like when we are having 3 things, so let's understand with the one example on that. Suppose, yes, so in your childhood we have a siblings, right? So suppose you have a 3 siblings together and your mom was giving you the money on that, like one siblings she gave 20 rupees, one siblings she gave 30 rupees, and you have a 50 rupees on that. Now so remember that the first one, so I'm taken as first one will be the A. So let me go, yeah, A equals to, I got a 20. Okay, then I just go ahead with the B. So B equals to 50. Then I'm moving to C equals to 70. So I got this thing, and my mom told to go to market and purchase some stuff like vegetables, then like soaps, and some of our boxes, pencil, books, those things they told. So there's 3 things she told to purchase. So here what happened, we need to go one by one because we are together, so we need to calculate all the value together. Then comes to one by one. So what is the thing? 70 plus 50 plus 20. And then if I go with P of A, I will be get 1 by 20. If I go with P of B, I'll get 1 by 50. If I go with P of C, it will be 1 by 70. So now you need to find if together, if you how much you have to purchase this all things, because your mom gave these things to you, but she just told you 3 of you need to purchase this stuff. To purchasing this stuff, we need a combination. We cannot go with 1 by 1. See, if I told I will purchase vegetable and I am having 70 rupees, I purchase vegetable, it's still the remaining is there. Then comes to soap, the same thing. Comes to books and pencil. What happened if P of A will get that? he doesn't have and she doesn't have the particular money with us. How can she can purchase all the things? So that's why we need to find out the events how we need to go with. Then you can go with the three values, p of a, p of b, p of c. Find out the three values and then find out the value on that. Then we can get to know that okay, this is the things we need to divide in that way. We can get it the things on particular way. So this is how we need to use this particular thing. You can solve the problem on that. Here also you can use the additive theorem, that is like your p of a and b formulas, to understand how it will be. Whenever it's needed, you can go ahead to need it. The coins formulas like head, tail, if you tossed it, that is a famous example of multiplicative theorem. If you want to go ahead and you see that particular head and tail formulas, that is we learned it in a standard 11 12, like head and tail, the occurrence of your coins. But comes to the data analytics, will not do any head and tail there. This is the things we need to concept in a real world, because in a data we need to analyze the data in that way. So that's the reason I give this one example to you, where you understand where a multiplicative theorem will used it. In the data basis, when you have this, we need to think like this. Okay, this is the first column in p of a, so I need to find out probability of a. Okay, this is the second column. For that I need to find out the probability of the second column. Then I need to find out the probability of the third column, fourth column, fifth column, then probability of the all the columns. That is called a multiplicative theorem on that. Thank you.